Are you ready for a deck-building adventure that challenges your strategic skills at every turn? Well, let's dive into Vault of the Void, a roguelike deck builder available on iOS, Android, and Steam, priced at $6.99 on mobile and $17.99 on Steam. This game offers a unique twist on the traditional card mechanics that fans of the genre will appreciate. Here, you won't be adding cards endlessly to your deck. Instead, you'll manage a 20-card deck balancing quality and consistency. The game introduces Void Stones, which can be socketed onto your cards to add various modifiers, like drawing extra cards or starting with specific cards in your hand. This system allows for intricate combos and strategic depth, as you must consider each move carefully to optimize your deck. The game also offers artifacts that alter how you engage with your cards, adding an additional layer of complexity. Damage mechanics differ from other deck builders, focusing on threat levels that must be managed to avoid future attacks. With over 400 cards and 300 artifacts, the game promises a lot of replayability and strategic experimentation. First off, what the game does well. One of the standout aspects is its variety. Each playthrough feels fresh, thanks to the multitude of cards and artifacts available. The 4 classes with each unique subclasses provide distinct gameplay experiences. The game's focus on deck building rather than relying on RNG makes for a more strategic and satisfying experience for those that prefer it. Another positive is the card's mastery system. After completing a run, you can choose a card to shape future runs, adding a sense of progression and customization. The strategic depth and variety make it a compelling choice for fans of the genre. The game's diversity to play styles is also a major plus. Whether you prefer an aggressive deck, a defensive strategy, or a balanced approach, there are ample options to explore. This flexibility ensures that players can tailor their experiences to their preferences, keeping the gameplay engaging and personalized. Additionally, the game runs smoothly with no noticeable bugs or glitches, which is always a critical factor in maintaining a level of enjoyment. However, the game isn't without its drawbacks. The complexity can be overwhelming, especially for newcomers. Managing future attacks, debuffs like poison and burn, and understanding how different class mechanics work require a steep learning curve. Additionally, the mobile version could benefit from better optimization. Small text and navigation issues detract from an overall experience. Enhancing these quality of life aspects would help the game stand out a bit more amongst its competitors such as Slay the Spire and Dawncaster. Moreover, the game's difficulty balance could be fine-tuned. Some players might find the initial learning curve too steep and could discourage continued play. Offering more in-game guidance or tutorials might help ease new players into the mechanics, maybe one for each class. Finally, it's hard to put my finger on it, but the game is missing something, like big animations for cards or a better purge area. There were times where I wanted to discard a card for mana and ended up playing it on accident. Overall, I like this roguelike deck builder. Initially, I struggled with some of the game's complexities and quality of life issues, but as I played it a little bit more, it grew on me as I became more familiar with the mechanics. The focus on deck building rather than RNG sets it apart from other games of the genre. While I haven't spent as much time on it as other roguelikes, I could see potential for it becoming a favorite with some more updates and optimizations. For fans of deck builders and roguelikes, this game is an easy recommendation, especially if you enjoy the deep strategic gameplay. However, it's not ideal for beginners due to the complex mechanics. If you're new to the genre, you might want to start with a little bit more of an accessible game before diving into this one. In conclusion, this game offers a rich and rewarding experience for seasoned deck builder enthusiasts. Its intricate mechanics and variety ensure that you'll be coming back for more, even if it takes a bit of time to fully appreciate it. Give it a shot if you're up for the challenge, and you might find yourself as hooked as I was in the end. Whether you're a veteran of the genre or looking for a new strategic challenge, this game may be worth your time. Just prepared for the steep learning curve and some quality of life quirks. If you can push through it, you'll find a deeply rewarding deck building experience. If you have any recommendations for me to review, leave it in the comments section below. Otherwise, stay tuned in to Gaming in the Moment.